Hi there, I'm Dr. Ted Bartnett, and welcome to Allergy Elimination, the only known treatment to eliminate allergies without needles, drugs, and without pain. It's also about 85% effective in eliminating all sorts of allergies, from infancy to elderly. Today we're going to be talking about environmental allergens. Those things that we respond to in our naturally occurring environment. Okay, by way of introduction, I'd like to introduce you to a former patient. Take a look right here. Here's Bob. You can see Bob's ready to put his helmet on and hop on that great big Harley and zoom on down the road. You can see in the background all sorts of vegetation there. But he's no longer bothered by any of that. In his testimony, he states that for the past 5 or 6 years, I had been having constant allergies and sinus problems. After 6 treatments, I no longer had to use my inhaler to breathe. Now, after 10 treatments, I feel much healthier in all respects. It seems that I had a lot of food allergies as well as allergies to trees, mold, grass, weeds, dust, animal dander, etc. This treatment really works. Well, thank you, Bob. And here in Texas, we certainly do have a lot of different kinds of allergens, not only mold, not only dust, but also a lot of types of trees and grasses that produce a tremendous amount of pollen. Ragweed, for example, pronounced throughout the United States, grows, well, there's a dwarf ragweed, and then there's a giant ragweed. And that's anywhere from 1 foot high to 16 feet high. And you imagine how much pollen a 16-foot high ragweed would give off. That's up to your imagination. Also different kinds of cedars. In the hill country, people here have a tremendous problem with the pollen from cedar trees. And when they've come into the office, they look like they've been gone a couple of rounds with a professional prize fighter and have lost. They really look in rough shape. After their allergies are gone to cedar fever, they're fine. Okay. Thank you, Bob. Let's see. So let's talk a little bit about dust. Who talks about dust? An allergist does. We have dust, that which you can find right behind your couch. Not my couch, you might say, but realistically behind your couch. Dust mites. There's little animals that call them mites, insects, and dust mite feces. That's the feces that the little insect drops off. All 3 of these things are in the air. We breathe them in, we breathe them out. Our immune system normally gets rid of them, but in not all cases. Molds, there's about 20 major different molds, and in Texas this is really a rough commodity. They're quite tenacious, and their protein structure, just like pollen, gets into our nasal sinuses, and we react to it, some a lot more than others. All of these weeds, grasses, trees, and bushes, flowers that give off pollens, likewise, we have the same type of problem here. So what are you going to do about this, you may say? Or what's this all about? What's this treatment that you're talking about? What's the hype? There is no hype. It's called NAET, Nambujapad's Allergy Elimination Technique. And this technique allows the individual to adapt to their environment. It's not something that lasts for a day or a week. But once the treatment holds, it's for the rest of your life. I've had people up in their 80s being treated for the first time in their life in Texas and Austin, and after they're treated, They're no longer allergic to these things just mentioned, different kinds of pollens predominantly. And for the first time in years, they've been able to go out and breathe fully, completely. How is this treatment done? It takes about 20 to 30 minutes in our office. I didn't make this treatment up, but about 20 to 30 minutes, and we use a form of acupressure, painless laser acupressure. All this was started by Dr. Nebi Nambudrapad in Southern California, a medical doctor, and you can look this up on our website, which is eliminatemyallergies.com. Again, take a look at my website, give me a call, drop me an email, eliminatemyallergies.com. Thank you for your time.